Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Sunday night at 7 o'clock. It's time for Gaming Beyond the Box. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Or as Bomber would say if he was here. Yes. All right. Anyway, let's start with the panel real quick. At the bottom right, we've got the official drummer for Gaming Beyond the Box. What's up, Scrub?
Hey, what's going on? Yeah, it was me stuck on mute. Glad to be here. Glad to be with the gang. It's been a while, so let's get this show started.
Fair enough. And below me to the left of Scrub, we have Canada's finest. What's up, Canada?
I'm just coming here to bring some spice. So what's happening, cunts?
Fair enough. And let's run out some Mary Smith. She's just started. She's a nice student. She said, "My name's Mary Smith." What's up, Piniac?
Yo, what's going on? All right. Yeah, I think we got some shit to talk about this week, I think.
Like feelings? More feelings?
No, we don't do that here.
Why not?
Well,
Oh, we can.
you had fun at the pool.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, I did.
Men, you guys are forgetting. Men are the problem.
Yes, we
Remember?
are. Mm-hmm.
We are the problem. We are everything that is wrong in the world.
It's true.
It's a
Castrate
shame
all of us.
it's just a shame we own every fucking thing, isn't it? Sorry. Piniac told me to say that before the show started.
I remember. I heard that.
Yep. It's all
cancel him.
Piniac's fault.
Cancel Paniac. Let's go.
So all hate mail send to hrbomber@gmail.com. Thank you.
That's our HR team, right?
Or you can send it to forkboy.grindr.com.
Oh.
All right. Now,
Jeez.
let's see. Today, it's going to be a busy week.
Mm-hmm.
We have, we're going to talk about a subject real quick that will be close to mine and Scrub's part.
Mm-hmm.
X Defiant comes out, what, Tuesday?
Yeah, but no one cares.
Really?
Now, Scrub, we all know this is the Call of Duty killer, man.
Oh, absolutely.
It's going to tear Call of Duty a new asshole. We already see it.
Oh yeah.
You know, they're doing away with the matchmaking. It's not going to be loaded down with so many microtransactions because Ubisoft would never do that, right?
Exactly. So many. They didn't say any, but so many.
You know, you're going to be able to buy every fucking weapon right off the jump with a you know.
People do it
on this game.
People do it too. They'll do it.
Well, remember back in the day, Battlefield, you could do that. You could buy the weapons before you actually unlock them on Bad Company. So I wonder what X Defiant is actually going to look like.
It's going to look like trash. I take that back. It's not going to look like trash. It is not going to be anything better than what it was in the beta. It's like every other killer, like every other COD killer. It has some fun, but it's always going to be the servers, who's playing and who's cheating.
Yeah, because I played the alpha test for it, and I played the beta, and the beta did not play any better than the alpha.
No, it did not. I mean, it was fun to start with, but for long, to have an alpha and a beta filled with cheaters already, that just lets me know by the time the game comes out, it's going to be a mess. They did have some good ideas that Call of Duty could use, but that's mainly just the area to test out your weapons. That's my greatest thing that they could do.
Like a shooting range?
Yeah, they have a way better shooting range in X Defiant than Call of Duty. And it's an active shooting range. You could put bots and all that stuff. Instead of making a bot lobby to go practicing, just go in the range, put how many bots you are in the difficulty, and you play that through an active area.
Well, you remember Call of Duty used to have that. You could set up private matches, and you have you and a buddy
still do it.
wrestling bots.
Yeah, you could still do that, but you didn't have to set up an actual server area. All you had to do is just go to the shooting range. And I think that's the best thing X Defiant has over Call of Duty. That's about it. Because like I said, there was nothing but cheating since the first day of any alpha or beta all the way through. Complete cheating.
Well, it can't be much worse than some of the people I've ran into on Rebirth Island, though.
Oh man.
Yeah, Rebirth's bad. Now,
Now, did you see the video I put up yesterday?
The
Of
jumper.
the fucking, oh my God, dude, the guy was quicker than a damn chihuahua on crack.
Yeah, saw that.
I mean, he was zooming.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just like, he's like Speedy Gonzalez with a gun.
yeah.
It's crazy.
you can go in Warzone or Rebirth Island right now, and you can get an Easter egg. In the original Call of Duty, they had the 1911s. They had Sally written on it with the marks of how many people they killed. Like, I think it was 8 marks on it. If you go into Warzone and you go through crates, they don't say what crate, but specific crates in the Warzone area have that gun. And if you pick up that gun during the game and kill one person through it, you have that skin for the 1911. So I might actually go there just so I can try to get a kill and get that. So I'm interested.
Well, damn, I wish I'd have known that earlier today.
Yeah, I
for
should have
about
got it
4
in the
hours.
message bars. Well, now you can play for 4 more hours to get it. There you go.
Not tonight. Maybe tomorrow when I'm in the office.
Did you ever find the pistol while you were playing when you're
I didn't
looting
pay
crates?
attention, dude, to be honest.
Yeah.
I
You
really
will
didn't.
next time, because that's the only way I'm getting in there.
You don't like
This
Rebirth?
game is just probably going to rely on how popular it can be on PC, right?
No, X Defiant.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of people on console who are playing it because, like Wilmy said, it's gonna be the next Call of Duty killer. So
I've already seen
a lot
videos of people cheating.
Yeah,
a
you'll
lot of
see
people are
it
trying
on
to find it.
on Twitter timelines for like maybe 2 weeks, and then it's done.
Mhm.
That's kind of I think it's gonna be like Splitgate. You guys remember that one?
No,
Barely. I
That
mean,
came
yeah,
out-
for like a week and a half. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it came out right before Halo Infinite.
This is so good. This is
And
what
then
Halo
the developers,
should be.
the developers got all cocky and talked all that trash on social media. And then when Halo Infinite dropped, nobody talked about Splitgate anymore.
Christ, is the game still active? Like, can you play it right now?
It was still on my Xbox actually. I deleted it
Oh
a
my
few weeks ago.
God. Yeah,
I don't know how many people's playing it, but
that's not a game name I have heard in a long time.
It's
And
the same thing as that loot game that came out about 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
Oh, Rivals or whatever it's called. No, the finals.
The finals, yeah.
Yeah,
You hadn't heard anything about the finals.
For like 5 days, and then
I still see it pop up every now and then. Some people seem to be really enjoying it. I haven't tried it myself. I don't know if you guys have. But
I've played 2 matches and went right back to Call of Duty.
yeah, well, that's because you're an addict.
I am not.
You are so.
I'm not. I can quit anytime I want.
New season comes out an hour and a half later. He's like, "I'm done, guys." Wee.
I can stop anytime I want to.
Because he pays to play.
he buys his skips.
Mhm.
Oh no! Do
Buying
you?
skips. I wish. Be a lot easier.
Yeah, it would.
A whole lot easier. Then I wouldn't have a callus on the end of my thumb. Got a nice one too from my thumbstick.
We all know that's from something else.
No, I promise, dude. It's longer than that. It takes more than just my thumb. Jesus, come on now.
I'm just leaving that one.
I know I'm white, but goddamn, give me a little credit.
I'm not touching any of that right now.
No,
I hope you're not touching it.
he might have been doing enough of it for us all. Oh man, what a day, right?
But now that brings me to my next topic. I know that you're not going to see a lot of podcasts talk about this one, but we're not every podcast, so we talk about what we want to, and we don't care who we piss off. I'm seeing a lot of this lately, and don't get me wrong, I know it happens, but I also play enough online that I know some of the real situations. I don't know each one per se that happens, but I will say this. When you, and I've said this before, when you are a female streamer, when you stream with your tits stuck out in the air and you're playing in a thong and you've got your OnlyFans scrolling across your page, and you are in a game with teenage boys, and I'm going to say boys because that's what most of these are. They're young guys, probably 18 and below. That is your target audience for your OnlyFans to begin with, because most men aren't going to pay you $5 or $10 a month just to look at your ass, because homegirl, I hate to tell you, every woman has the same anatomy.
Yeah, I'll never get the paying for porn.
Yeah,
Like,
every
what the
woman
fuck,
has
man?
boobs. Every woman has a vagina and an ass. It's like every dude has a dick. They may be different sizes, but every guy's got one. And just like Peniac said, porn is free. You can get porn all over the internet completely free.
Everywhere.
And legit porn, not just seeing Susie with a kitty ear on her head in a two-piece. Right? Like Luke said, Pornhub is completely free.
Like Reddit is completely free. Reddit. Just go to Reddit.
Yeah. Well, actually, just go to
there.
Just post on Twitter. They pop up under your comments. My thing is this.
Then you have to click the bio though.
When you're doing this and somebody says something to you sexual in a stream, and if they're looking you up, because every person, well, maybe not all of them, but a lot of these dudes that are sitting there sees your name on that screen. They're putting your name into Twitch or Kick or wherever the fuck it is you're streaming. They're watching you stream. And they're talking trash back to you because of what you do. Now, threatening to rape somebody, I legitimately agree that is bullshit. That should never be said. Right? You should not say that to any woman. That's not funny by any means. But to a lot of these ladies that are doing this, I don't believe it's legit. I think some of them are grifting. And there is one in particular. I actually shared her post yesterday. Johanna. The funny part about her is she made this giant post about guys talking sexual to her and saying how all men are terrible. Men are the problem with gaming. Blah, 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 blah. Well, today she announced she bought Twitter Blue so she can make money off of her, impressions. Now, if I was legitimately upset about something, I'm not going to monetize from it. Call me weird, but if something upset me that bad, I don't think I'm going to care about trying to make money from it. I think a lot of these women, because let's face it, anything is a good idea when it first starts. Eventually, you're going to get competition, just like streaming and podcasts and everything else. There is competition for that space. Like we're doing a gaming podcast right now. There's probably 2,000 other ones at the same time as us. I can think of 10 right off the top of my head. A lot of these ladies are coming up with these stories, and it draws attention to their streams. That's exactly what they're doing. It pulls attention to them. The ladies that aren't doing it, they're losing out. That's why you're seeing more and more of them do it. And Danny, that's exactly what I'm saying, dude. It's calculated. And what's up, Husky? But I really feel that's what's going on. Not all of them. I think some of them are totally legit. But I mean, like I said, when you throw that OnlyFans all over your screen, you're playing with rabbit ears in a two-piece bathing suit with your tits hung out. It's kind of hard to.
Is she in a hot tub?
It is kind of hard. I agree.
Remember hot tub when chicks were just in a hot tub, and that was
they still do that, dude.
Really?
Those are like 9 times out of 10. That's like
when I was
the
in
top
college,
4 or 5 that I see it come up on my
God.
suggested for you, and I don't even go to them. I'm like, okay, but like I want to, but no, I'm not gonna do it.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean,
people got
it's
so mad that they were losing clicks and views because there's just a girl in a hot tub doing nothing.
yeah, and the bad part, there's a whole area dedicated to that now on Twitch.
Oh my god!
Yep. Hot tub streams.
And I'm going to be honest, and I may get a lot of hate for this one. I think streaming has actually ruined gaming online.
Yeah, I can see where you could go. We could draw that sort of conclusion for sure.
I blame the Series S. That's funny.
Yeah, I blame the Series S. Matt, what's going on, dude? But yeah, I mean, I think online streaming has killed a lot of the online gaming community. I really, really do, because everybody now is a streamer.
Mhm.
I don't care who you are, how many people you have following you, you're a streamer now. And you're that dude, bro. And you're fully positive, bro. And you're sponsored by some fucking energy drink that gives you diabetes in a week. And, you know, it's just like, I can't tell you how many times I play Call of Duty and somebody's got, you know, Twitch in their gamer profile and their gaming tag.
Mhm.
I mean, it's just everywhere. TTV or TT whatever.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
YT.
TTV. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's TV now. Look, Billy, we get it. You're happy you streamed. You're two people. We're thrilled. Slow down. Enjoy the game. Don't be so sweaty.
I feel
Yeah.
targeted and triggered. I'm just gonna say it right now. I don't appreciate this kind of talk, and I won't stand for it. So I'll just sit here.
Oh, God.
Okay, then.
And Danny is 100% right. You're right, dude. I forgot vibes. I
Yeah.
really did. I forgot that one too.
Yeah.
No, you got to start every podcast and every show with "What's going on, guys?
It's your boy, Scrub Nurse, just playing the drums.
What's going on? Glad to see you here. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button."
You will
It
never
helps
hear
us
me. Matter of fact, I don't even think we've got a few people in the chat that's been listening to us for 4 years. How often do I say hit like and subscribe? I may have said it 3 times in hundreds and hundreds of episodes.
We'll see. That's why you don't get the engagement, Wilmy, that you crave for. That's you can't monetize unless you say hit the like and subscribe and share out. And what's going on, gamers? You have to start.
What's going on, gamers? You got the vibes yet? We're sponsored by powdered crack. Guaranteed not to give you diabetes. And we'll
Today.
never drink it. And
Type
why do
1.
we need energy
Type
drinks?
2
We're
is-
just going to sit and
Type
stream
2
all
is on
day.
the table. Type 2 is on the table. Type 1, no. I'm not going to give you type 1.
I feel attacked.
I don't get that either. What the fuck are you drinking all them energy drinks for when all you're doing is sitting in front of a computer?
It's like, I mean, everyone knows coffee's not good for you by any means, but it's like, it's way less bad than that.
Well, exactly. Unless you fill it full of
Manufactured
sugar.
Yeah. No sugar in mine, but damn, those energy
I've
drinks,
had-
man. I've had a couple, like, just like, you know, Canada, Circle K, they run contests all the time, and you do a thing. It's like, oh, here's a free Joker, or here's a free Monster, and I'll go get it if it's free, and I'll take a sip, and if it sucks, which it usually does, it's just dumped, but it's free. I'll try it, but it's like, man, people just slam these like a sex.
Well, I think I told you guys. I used to have a friend of mine, and he would he'd drink Monster all day. Like most people drink bottles of water.
Oh my god.
He would drink, dude, I kid you not, in the mornings, he would drink the big cans of Monster, the big giant ones, and he would chase that with a 5-hour energy. And
What was
all
his
day
concern?
long,
Is he dead?
Was he a
That's a heart
small?
attack. What
No,
did
hold on.
happen?
Small man.
all day long, man, all he would do was drink Monster. And then at night he'd switch and drink the Red Bull. And one day his wife called me and said he couldn't come into work. He was at the ER.
Yeah.
Heart explode.
Heart
No,
palpitations.
but now he actually wears a pump with insulin. He gave himself type 1 diabetes. He almost died.
Jeez.
Type 2.
I believe it.
No. He wound up with type 1. I don't know if it's already in his genes.
Yeah,
and
he
all the
already
energy
had it
drinks.
then. Yeah, type
But-
1 is the child diabetes. is with your genes. Type 2 is because you fucked up or you had bad genes later on.
Yeah,
Because
that's
he
cool.
actually has an insulin pump.
Whew.
I mean, he almost
It-
died, dude. He was bad for like a year and a half.
I can imagine the way you're drinking it like that. It's freaking crazy.
Dude, one night when I was like 27, I went out drinking with my friends, and we were drinking Red Bull and vodka shots. I had 4.
That was a drink back in the day.
I couldn't fucking sleep for like a day and a half, man. I was wired for sound, and I can't imagine what that dude was putting his body through. That's insanity. And like this is coming from a guy who used to drink like 7-8 cups of coffee a day, and just those like 4 or 5 shots just fucking ruined me. That's insane.
I have not drank an energy drink in 9 years.
Yeah, I made the
Anybody-
mistake one night is mixing rum with Pepsi Max. Yeah, I didn't sleep that night either.
Oh, is there lots of caffeine in Pepsi Max? I don't know
Yes,
about it.
there
Okay.
is. I don't even know if they make it anymore, to be honest.
Yes, Loops, Jaeger bombs. Yep. Red
I-
Bull
the
and
la- the-
Jaeger.
The
Mhm.
last time I had a Jaeger bomb was in 2012.
You remember? Wow, nice. Must be
Well,
memorable.
the only reason I had it was October the 2nd of 2012. My brother-in-law was killed the
Remember
day before.
day. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
That's why.
All right, I won't joke about it anymore.
Well, I mean, it is what it is, but because we all found out about him being killed, and everybody came to my house, and we had
You had a
we all
toast.
had drinks.
That's how it should be. Nobody wants to sit around moping.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean,
My most favorite funeral I ever been to was an Irish funeral, and that was awesome. That's all we did was drink the whole time.
Did
and
you
then the
just
priest
say
drank with us
favorite
afterward.
funeral?
That's exactly what he said,
Yes,
dude.
that's exactly what I said.
Fuck.
My
Okay.
one of my good
Oh,
friends, he
what's your
passed
top
in,
five
in a
funerals?
motorcycle. Yep, no, that's number one.
And you think my sense of humor is dark, right?
That was
Hey.
fucked up.
Hey, I work by cutting people apart or dealing with dead bodies. So yeah, I got some more over here.
No.
I had to do it. I can relate to that.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember Surge back in the day in the 90s,
Yes.
early
No.
2000? That drink, oh man, they used to bring that up to high school and college, and yeah, before Red Bull, Surge was the thing.
Okay.
I've
That must have been
definitely
an American
did it
thing. I don't
myself.
think I've ever seen
yeah,
it here.
I've never.
Yeah, it was American.
Yeah,
It was probably illegal in Canada because of all the sugar it had in it.
Yeah,
You guys are a little
you guys have,
harder on things like that than we are, actually.
you guys have tons of shit down there that's just not allowed up here.
Yeah. Like you
Like
know,
AK-47s.
Yeah, well,
I was about
Well,
to
I
say,
would- I would say-
because that was too.
I would say decent politicians, but that'd be a lie, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we really would.
They're,
Mhm.
they're the same.
We're in the same boat as you
Sorry.
on that one.
Mhm.
sorry, excuse me, sorry.
Fuck off.
When I
man.
was walking through, I accidentally touched the gentle ladies behind when I walked by. I apologize.
Yeah, no, that does.
the fuck?
Well, that
Sorry,
usually
eh?
happens.
Accent
Not
is
so
it?
much anymore. I think it's changed a little bit. We're a little bit angrier up here now.
Yeah, well, I believe that. Yeah,
No,
after doing
no, that
podcasts
was-
and all these Canadians.
Yeah, that was true. That was my Trudeau accent / apology.
You should.
Yeah.
You're from Louisiana. You should know how to do a French accent. Come on.
Oh, trust me, the French we speak has no resemblance of the
I was
French
gonna
y'all
say.
speak in Canada.
His version of French is "fuck off, fuck air."
Yeah,
Right.
those people came from
French
Canada.
and Creole at the same time. It's like, ooh,
Yeah,
damn,
but that
what
was a
is
long
this?
time ago.
All right, next topic. Assassin's Creed.
Mm.
I am
Can't fucking
seeing
wait.
people. I am seeing people losing their minds over Assassin's Creed. I'm going to say this. I'm still trying to figure out when the fuck Assassin's Creed was actually historically accurate. Because I'm here to tell you, the
Exactly.
last time I jumped off a temple into a bale of hay,
On your back.
I died.
Mm.
And that's not
That's-
even the most unbelievable thing about it.
Yeah, I mean, there's totally. I remember reading in history books about a machine called the Animus.
Like the whole point of Assassin's Creed is you basically plug into the Matrix and you can relive your ancestors' lives through because you have DNA. Like, what the fuck, man? I mean, that's an
Mhm.
awesome concept. Let's be honest. That's a
It's
pretty
fun.
solid sci-fi concept. But
Mhm.
like, that's the whole premise of it, and you're mad because, like, I fucking I don't get people, man.
Peniac, I figured it out. You just said I figured it out. It's not because Yasuke, a black man, is a samurai in the show. It's because, like you said, you have to go back in your heritage and find out that one of your ancestors was black, and that's what it was. That's why people are mad.
That's
Oh shit!
Yeah, I don't, and I've been seeing it all day, all weekend.
And all week, man. It's just
People are going back and forth, and I mean, it's just like it's a game.
like, is the game any
it-
good? That's all I care about. Is the game good?
Yep. Looks
And
good.
see,
Like, who
I'm not
knows?
even.
We have a CGI trailer, which, by the way,
Yeah.
Ubisoft makes good ass trailers. Let's.
I'm not going to play it anyway because I'm tired of Assassin's Creed games.
I
But
am tired, but I'm playing.
Yeah, I mean, if I was going to play it, that wouldn't bother me. I could care less. It's just like people look for shit to be offended about. I don't know.
I do like how the two main protagonists are a black samurai and a Japanese woman. So it's like the Venn diagram is
Pick
just
your poison.
It's just a circle at this point. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Pick
a
your
circle.
poison.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't see either of it as being the poison for me. I'm just like,
no,
you know what?
We're
Get
rational
me
fucking human beings.
I know, just
Yeah.
get me a new Assassin's Creed game in my hand, and I'll play it for all you guys that don't want to play it. It's fine by me. Let's go. Sign me up. I'm there tomorrow.
I'm interested. Absolutely. I haven't played one since Black Flag, so
Oh,
Dude, I
Oh,
played
wow.
I played all of them up to like the last two. And the bad part, I think it was oh
I
god,
bought Origins, but
Valhalla.
I barely touched it.
I played all of Origins, and that one I've got like 200 hours in.
No, I'm
The one
sorry, not
after Origins?
Odyssey.
Odyssey.
I bought Odyssey and barely touched it.
What was the last one that came out after Odyssey?
Valhalla.
Valhalla?
Okay, that's the one I bought and never played. I bought it. I bought the most expensive version.
Mhm.
Never even started it,
touched
just
it?
deleted it. Yeah.
That's too bad. I really enjoyed. I enjoyed all the games. That's probably like one of my, as far as like the more modern franchises that have come out in the last 15 years or whatever. I would say Assassin's Creed is like right up there in the top like 2 or 3 for me.
It was because it got too bloated for me. The problem is I like the way, of course, it wasn't linear, but pretty much linear the way the story line is. And when it started going to open world with RPG elements and stuff, you have to really catch my attention to get me to play an RPG that's gonna suck 100 hours out of my life. Call of Duty can do that times 100, but it's not an RPG, so that's the difference.
Well, I don't know. According to that one magazine, it might be because they said that
You got to level up your weapons, man.
yeah, dude, I cannot believe she published that article. That just blows my mind. That shows you how out of touch some of these game journalists are. That just blew me away.
Yeah, Odyssey just had too many fetch quests, and you back and go here, bring this part, then go to the other side of the map, bring this part, and then the other side of the map. And now you have these 3 parts, and now you can go get the quest that you really are supposed to do after you got those 3 parts from the other side quest. And it's like, oh, come on, man. It's just, you can tell that they were doing it for the money suck and to here, pay $5 more and you can boost your game and get your skills faster and all that stuff. It was just getting way too out of hand for me.
I mean, I like the concept. I mean, Origins look cool, Odyssey look cool, Valhalla look cool, and I just couldn't they've never been like a day one full price game. So by the time, for me anyway, but by the time the hype wears off, and by the time whatever happens and it's on sale for a price that I like, I'm like, it's just kind of too far gone, to be honest. But you'll see like screenshots of the map, and there's just like 400 fucking icons on it, and I'm just like, oh my god, what is going
Yeah.
on here? And then
Yeah.
it's like the Valhalla Platinum takes 120 hours. I was like, what the fuck, man? A single player game should not take 120 hours to like.
Well, I won't say that, but you should be able to get the main story and a lot of stuff within that time.
Oh,
I don't mind to beat the
that should be
entirety
3
of the game.
playthroughs. And I don't know, maybe it is 3 playthroughs. I didn't look
Yeah.
that hard into it.
I wouldn't mind if, hey, to get everything you want in the game, it takes 100+ hours, but just to get the story done and most of those, and you still 30-40 hours in and you're like halfway
Right.
through, yeah, that's a problem.
That is, I think, is probably the point where they started to lose people with, and that was with Origins?
I think
started
Odyssey
kicked it up
people
a
got a
notch.
little annoyed with the
Yeah,
flow.
Odyssey had like the level gating, right, for certain things, so you definitely had to like
You had to like
continue
grind,
level.
right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
But I'm pretty sure Odyssey or Origins had it as well, but I may be mistaken. It's been so long since I touched it, but I can get why people didn't love that. But for me, if I'm spending, 70, 80, $100, whatever, it doesn't. That's not even an issue for me. I'm good with spending that kind of money and then getting 150 hours out of the game. That's okay. But
I'm
yeah,
to
like
I'm to that point. I just don't want to spend 150 hours in a game.
yeah, that's fair. It's not for everybody.
Huh.
But I think that's where they did something really good with the most recent one, Mirage, where they made it a little smaller, they made it a little more intimate. It got really, really great reviews, and I think they're taking some of the lessons learned from that. And I suspect, and I'm going to be wrong, but maybe the new game will have that ability to be able to, push and kind of focus on that single player narrative, get it done inside of 20, 25 hours. And then you got all this other side quest shit. If you decide you want to go to it, go to it. If you don't, move on.
Well, that was kind of Mirage went back to the style of the original games up, and Black Flag kind of veered a little bit because it added the ship stuff in it, but the original straightforward do the games. So I haven't played Mirage yet. I have it, but I just haven't been able to get to it, especially this last month. A lot of stuff going on, but I definitely want to try it. And I really do want to try the new game. I think it's going to be a blast. If nobody else is going to be a blast for me, so that's all that's important. Really, is do I enjoy the game? And just in case y'all missed it, Guardians X was a twat waffle, so might still be a twat waffle, but I just want to get that out there.
Danny's got a good question. Why are we still not have a Splinter Cell game? That's almost criminal at this point.
Because the young kids don't know about Splinter Cell, and that's the only reason why.
That's the thing, right?
I think that's
you
changing.
You got old assholes like us who know about it and are like would be totally excited, but then you have that demo that's the 18, 15 demo who have no idea what
they don't know who Sam Fisher is.
Yeah, so you show Sam Fisher, like, who the fuck is this idiot with 3 eyes, right?
It's like trying.
Oh my God, he's got a third eye. I'm offended.
Yeah, it's like trying to convince a 15-year-old how awesome Contra is, and say we're going to bring out a new game. They will not care. I would love a new Contra side scroller. Just putting that out into the
just one came out like a month ago.
I was going to say, I thought there was a new type of
Well, then I must have missed it. Like I said, this last month I've been in and out on stuff, so I'm going to have to check that out.
There you go.
And Guardian, I saw that earlier. Season 4 Gundam is coming to Call of Duty, which doesn't mean anything to me because I don't know what a Gundam is.
Oh, that's that. It's an anime in Japan.
It's a robot.
Back in the late 70s, 80s.
Like a mech.
Yeah, it's a mech, gigantic mech, and they had swords and guns, and you fight in space. Yeah, I saw that.
Bring me like Jason Voorhees as an operator, and I'm in.
Hey, we actually had Mike Myers and Freddy Krueger a couple of years ago on Modern Warfare 2.
But how do you still not have? How do you still not have John Wick? That's what I don't understand.
Maybe
not have John Wick.
Maybe it costs too much money.
Maybe he's exclusive.
Fortnite has it, so
exclusive to Fortnite.
Yeah, but Fortnite got some money they wanted to spend on it, I guess.
I guess so.
I just
But
saw
yeah,
he's back in the shop.
Well, I
don't
mean, why
know.
not? They got the Teletubbies.
Ooh, that sounds
Oh
good.
yeah,
Yeah, they've got the
big-
Teletubbies in Call of Duty right now.
They got
Oh,
Wubsies.
yes, I saw those.
Yeah,
The
things.
Wubsies
Wubsies or
something
whatever
like
the fuck
that.
they are. Yeah,
Those are
they all look the
ridiculous.
same. They're furry and they're bright colored, whatever. It makes them easy to spot and snipe. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
But-
that's funny that some of the skins are just like big bright neon signs. It's like, why are you wearing this?
Oh, dude, it makes it
I
so
see you a
awesome.
mile away. Yeah,
I know, right?
No, see, the only reason why those things should exist is if they had the emotes still in, so you could tell someone like you could do like the flip the middle bird or dance over their dead corpse or some shit like that. They got rid of that, and I think they should bring it back because
They got
otherwise,
some pretty
won't
brutal
have that.
finishing moves in there now, though.
yeah. The executions are awesome. I pulled
Yeah,
off
some of them's
nice
pretty
ones.
crazy.
There's some of them are good. I agree, but I don't know. I think if you're gonna have something super stupid like a Teletubby type thing, the reason why you have it is so you can kill somebody and then you drop some sort of like teabag moment on them with that thing, because that's got to enrage people, and it does. Because honestly, it enrages me like nothing when what's her face there, that fucking rapper chick kills me and starts dropping
Nicki
teabag.
Oh
Minaj.
God,
Nicki Minaj. Oh my God, it makes me want to throw my controller through the TV. So bring back the emotes, man.
and Guardian,
Who
I don't
y'all
play
know?
Fortnite, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Who said
Yeah.
Billie Eilish is in Fortnite? My daughter.
There,
Probably
yeah,
knows.
there's two problems with that. I don't play Fortnite, and I have no idea who Billy is.
Oh, if you
Just-
see her, yeah, she's a milk mommy now. But yeah,
Oh no.
yeah. My daughter plays
milk
Fortnite,
mommy?
and that's what they call them. Yeah, that's when my daughter plays Fortnite. So that's
What?
the only time I pick up a controller for Fortnite.
All right. So what he's
Okay.
trying to say is, when she first came out, she was this young girl. She was very talented. She's got a nice voice. She sings well.
But she wore a
But
bunch
she
of baggy
always,
clothes.
yeah,
and
she
covered
very baggy
everything.
clothes. And now she's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna let it out. And everyone's suddenly like, holy jumping. She is stacked.
Because she
And
has
that's-
enormous boobs in her butt.
She got big mommy milkers, is what he's trying to say.
I
Well,
figured
she-
what it. Yeah, I
she
got
has
that.
she has Instagram posts where she just like slaps them and they jiggle and she laughs.
No
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
You
They're
follow her?
staging- She bakes
Yeah,
it
and she's
for,
super
for the audience. She knows what she's doing for
She's-
whoever. It works for her. Congratulations to her.
hey,
Yeah.
And see, that goes
she,
back
she
to
has,
my point.
she has a Bond song. Man.
She got
Like,
she got an OnlyFans yet or what?
She makes too much money for OnlyFans.
How about a Twitch account?
That goes back
She
to my
makes-
point earlier. You
I'm gonna
cannot
find one of those.
sexualize everything and then get mad if somebody talks sexual to you. Other than rape. I'm sorry, that you should never say that to anybody.
There's
But-
definitely there's definitely a line.
oh yeah, there's
she doesn't
definitely a
get-
line.
She doesn't get mad. She plays it up. She knows that people are into that, so she coyly plays it up when she
Yeah.
does her social media stuff.
But
It's
also
funny.
there was like but there was a time where people were like, what's she hiding under there? And everyone's like, what's she got going? Like, and there was a thing, like I want to see what she looks like in a bathing suit or whatever. I remember hearing about it, and my daughter's like, why are people such dickheads to this girl? And I'm like, I don't know, kid. And like it's not my thing, but whatever. And then it happened. I was like, so that's what she's got hiding there. Okay, I got it.
Oh, kind of like the AT&T girl then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of her movies or TV shows she's been in?
Yep.
The AT&T girl?
That's why they only barely show her from like shoulder.
I seen her in
Down.
there was a werewolf movie that she
Oh.
did. It was really funny. And
She's built
I
like
can't remember
Billie
the name of it.
Eilish, but shorter.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Yep, she was in that movie with a couple other famous people. It was
Vine
hilarious,
or
dude.
something.
it was based
I
on the
can't-
Ubisoft game.
What's
Her
that?
last name's Weintraub, the AT&T.
Yeah,
Werewolves Within. Yeah,
Lily.
that's based on like a Ubisoft game.
yeah, the
yeah,
VR
that's
game.
it.
It was okay. The
Yeah,
movie
it was.
okay.
It was.
I didn't play it.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah,
She
It's
did
alright.
good in it. But
She's a pretty good actress. I've seen her in a couple of TV shows. She's really funny.
Now she sells AT&T phones.
No, she
Sadly.
used to, I think.
No, she still
She
does.
still does
That's
it?
a
Yeah.
that's a cash cow.
Still
Shoot, I
on
would never
commercials?
give
Oh,
up
yeah.
that commercial. Yeah, she does.
Oh, I didn't know she was still in those commercials.
There you
It's
go.
like Jake from State Farm. Until you fire me, I'm Jake from State
Get
Farm
that
for the
bank.
rest of my
Flow
life. Get that
from
money.
Progressive.
Yeah.
She still does those
Get that
commercials.
money.
Yeah, man. Get your. That's easy, man.
Yeah, Flo's
Dude,
been around for goddamn way too long.
Yeah, the
He's
Dell
probably-
dude messed it
he's
up
probably
because he
so
got
rich.
arrested for weed.
No shit.
weed?
Yeah. No.
And Dell dropped him because he got arrested for weed possession.
Oh no!
You don't remember the, oh, dude, you're getting a Dell.
Dude, you're getting a Dell. Yeah. Flo was in Mad Men. She did a really good job in Mad Men. She's pretty funny.
All right. What's the next topic, gentlemen? Let y'all throw one out.
What is Twitter mad about now?
Oh, hang on.
We already
Let
talked
me-
about
It's Assassin's Creed.
I've got a good one for you. Today from the Twitter news desk, I was messaged by Phil Spencer, who told me he bought a dog, named it Tim, and then commenced to beat the shit out of it. Over to you, Scrub. Somebody just got
that's-
onto that. Holy shit.
Yeah, I caught it. He a Tim dog punch. Y'all get it? All right. No. Has anybody heard that Call of Duty, the new Call of Duty that's coming out, is going to be a part of Game Pass?
I know I did.
I know I did.
about it.
That was announced through the Wall Street Journal interview with the Philster. And yeah, I don't know why anybody's surprised about it. I've seen so many posts today freaking out either. How could they do this? This is ridiculous. It's not fair. Blah blah blah.
How is it not?
Or-
That's the thing I don't get. How is it not fair?
Because it's a good winning strategy. So if you don't want Xbox to have a good winning strategy to help them along the way, then you're mad. Because
Now, Guardian, nobody said for sure that Game Pass is going up. That was a guess.
Yeah, but this is the real reason they're mad, Wilmy, is if you have Game Pass and you're an Xbox owner with Game Pass, you can get the game day and date for just your subscription. But if you're on PlayStation, you got to pay $70. That's the real mad.
And either way you look at it, Xbox is getting money from it.
Yeah, because they're getting 70% of the PlayStation side. But this is where I think, because a lot of other people that I saw on the Xbox side saying this is a losing strategy. You're going to give away all that money. Well, first of all, the metrics that Microsoft use now is as far as streaming and how many people are subscribing. So if you didn't think that this was going to happen at some point, you were totally mistaken. But this is the thing. Like all first-party games that come into Game Pass day and day, what do they do to help offset the money that they might potentially lose because you're not going to buy it for Game Pass? They charge you $30 or $40 to play it a week early, and everybody and their mama spends the money and plays it a week early. So, especially with Call of Duty, if these crazy Call of Duty people,
got to get that early XP, man.
you got to get that early XP, and you got to get.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll be one of them.
You got to get a jump on the noobs. They're gonna pay that 30. So really, let me see. I lost $30 or $40 because they just spent $17 on Game Pass. Then they spent $30. So let's say I already have $50 from them just on that one game, but I'm getting 70% of the money that's going to PlayStation. I'm getting the money that's going to PC. You're still going to get your money. And when you charge people less money, guess what? I don't have to pay $70 to get it on Game Pass. Well, since I don't have to charge spending $70 on Game Pass, I guess I'll get that extra skin. I guess I'll pay that extra $20 to skip this many levels. I guess I'll get that extra operator.
Season
You're
pass.
going to get that money. Yeah, season pass. They're going to get the money anyway. So it would be malpractice if you did not put this in Game Pass to at least see how well or how bad it works. the what I was interested too is one rumor that they were saying possibly that the new Xbox in 2026 that they're planning to drop it with Call of Duty day one. Call of Duty is
Yeah.
going to drop and the new Xbox at the same time. That's way down the line. But this right here in Game Pass, that's a no-brainer. They even said it. Sarah Bond said we're going to put our first-party games day and date in Game Pass when they talked to the FTC, and she said it plenty of times since then. So for folks
Yeah.
thinking, oh man, how could they put it in Game Pass? You just weren't paying attention.
Yeah.
And see, the catch is, Guardian, what you're talking about, you're right. They will be pissed. And the funny thing of it is, they when it was going to PlayStation early, and like you said, they would get it almost a month early. Everybody be like, "Oh, just get a PlayStation, just get a PlayStation." Well, now you can see everybody go, "Oh, just get an Xbox, get an Xbox." But that's why they're going to be mad. And like I said a couple of weeks ago, if it wasn't for Xbox, PlayStation podcast wouldn't have anything to talk about, really.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I hate to say it, I'm not being a fanboy. It just, that's true, because we've not heard anything out of PlayStation in a while, except they have two leaders now, one to announce the games and one to announce the remaster.
Oh wow.
I mean, don't get me wrong, dude. I love my PlayStation. I play on it a lot, but
First party's been stale this year.
yeah, they're not
First party in general has been fucking stale.
Yeah, we're not going to see anything to what I think they said April of next year.
Sony
new tentpole.
Yeah, Sony. Yeah, there's nothing until 2025.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's still Rebirth, there's Rise of Ronin, there's Stellar Blade. But
Well,
those are
yeah,
third party. There's a third party, and if you don't like them, then there's no games.
Exactly.
My thought about the Call of Duty in Game Pass is I'm not convinced it's happening. First off, second off, the people who are only Call of Duty players and that's the only game they play, they're not switching if they're on PlayStation.
No,
right, and that's the perfect part of it. You're still going to get their money.
Absolutely.
You don't even need them to. You really don't even need them to switch.
And even the people on Xbox who are Call of Duty only players aren't.
They don't have Game Pass.
They're not going to have Game Pass because they're not.
They might.
They won't. Why would they? Why would they pay? What's 12 months of Game Pass cost?
$200.
Yeah, why would they pay $200 for a $70 game?
Because they usually spend $200 to $300 on that $70 game. That's why.
People who are Call of Duty only players, sub services are a waste of money because they don't use them.
Not when you get the game early and cheaper. I'm telling you, Call of Duty fans
someone's not going to pay $200 a year to buy a game that they can pay $130 and get all the shit that you're
they won't.
Anyway.
Well, you still don't get everything though.
Do you think there's
you don't get none of the passes?
Specific.
You're not listening, Penn.
I am listening.
I understand your point, and you do have a valid point on that. But listen, if I gonna spend automatically $100 before the game even comes out, and then every season pass is either $10 or $20, you're going to have 5 to 6 season passes in a year. So guess what?
Do you think those are going to be in Game Pass? Because a lot of DLC is not in Game Pass.
I didn't say it was going to be in Game Pass. That's what I'm saying. People are going to pay the money. So guess what?
They're not going to also pay for Game Pass.
Listen, just listen. If I can shave the money off the front end, most people will spend the money on the back end.
What he's saying is on the accessories.
Yeah, you're still going to pay
skins and all that stuff.
You're going to folks pay the skins, folks pay the but if instead of spending $100 in the front, people don't look at that adds up to $15 for 10 months to 12 months is this amount of money. Most folks don't look at that. If that's the case, they wouldn't still have their gym membership that they don't even go to and they still get it debited out of their account every month, or the service of whatever insert streaming show for that they watch for one season of such and such, and they still pay for it every month until the new season comes out the next year. People will pay if they can get it for cheaper. So,
So
like I
you
said,
think Call of Duty only players are going to sign up for Game Pass Ultimate. Is what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Then
I'm
we
saying
agree.
people listen. I'm saying people who already have an Xbox, who will already have Game Pass as well, or maybe who don't have Game Pass. The money that quote unquote
But
Xbox
I'm not
will
talking about those
lose.
people. I'm talking about Call of Duty only players. And there
Okay,
are a lot
then
of them.
there are Call of Duty only players that play on Xbox.
Of
There are
course.
plenty of them.
Sure.
But this is what I'm saying. If you can tell them and convince them, hey, you get to play the game 3 or 4 weeks early, plus you
think
don't
that'll
have
be a
to
Game
pay
Pass
full
perk?
price. Yes, they do it with every first party game. They've done it with all the Forza Horizon. They've done it with Diablo. They've done it with what's the Starfield. They've done it with they did it with Halo. They'll say, hey, if you got Game Pass
Ultimate,
you get this early. And you get this for 3 days early or a
But
week
all
early.
I want to do is play Call of Duty. What happens when my 1 month Game Pass Ultimate runs out?
no, but you
Oh
still
my
need
God.
to have a Game Pass subscription of some sort to be able to play it online.
The basic
that's the catch.
core version, right? That all these
That's
Call
right,
of Duty
the
only
core.
players already
So-
have.
But you don't get the perks on your core. You get the perks in Ultimate where you get to play the game early and all this other stuff. That's what I'm saying. To get this stuff and you're paying it cheaper in the front end, people will take that and put it in the Game Pass and then play the stuff on the back end as far as all the skins and everything.
I disagree.
If you say you're not a hardcore Call of Duty fan, so you're only
No, I'm
talking
not.
to a hardcore. Exactly, but you're only talking to a hardcore Call of Duty fan who plays other stuff too. That's why I'm telling you the thought process, because I play with folks who only play Call of Duty
I know. Do they have
on
Game Pass Ultimate?
Xbox. No, but I'm saying if you give them the option to make more money, because
I'm talking to a
listen,
brick wall right now, to be honest.
no, you're not, because
I
this is the
am.
first time it's been available. This is what you're missing. Before, you didn't have that option. You just played the game, and whether you had Game Pass Ultimate or not. But now you have an option for a brand new Call of Duty that you can start off playing for $15 instead of your $70 or your $100. People will do that.
Okay.
Because not every Call of Duty player is 35, 40 plus year old. They're little kids as well, asking their parents for it. And parents, if a kid will find out that they can get something cheaper for their parents, and their parents will buy it if they can finagle it and say, hey mom, can I have this and play this game? It's only $15 instead of $100. A parent hears that, what are they going to jump on? $15 freaking dollars. So it's not a brick wall because this is the first time happening.
Now, the way I'm looking at it is kind of like what Scrub's talking about, but like for the younger kids, whose parents are going to buy them a console at Christmas, if they realize they can buy Game Pass and they get other games as well without buying them, they may be tempted to get a Game Pass subscription. That's the way I'm looking at it.
I'm just arguing a very specific use case, and you guys are.
Oh no, I get the point from both of you guys.
Yes, they will buy.
I understand what
they
Game
will
Pass
buy it on
offers.
Game Pass.
I have it. I still have it. It expires.
They will buy it on Game Pass because this is the first time it's been available, and you can get the game for cheaper. People will do it. Will the vast majority of Xbox users do it? No, probably not. Will the vast majority of Sony PlayStation players drop their console to come to Xbox and do it? No, but you're getting money on both ends, and this is the best way to finagle and work that is to put it into Game Pass, because people will try out a game on Game Pass and spend the $15 and play games that they have no clue or no want to play. Look at all the jaded COD players who don't play COD anymore because of this or that or this or that. And now you can say, oh, well, you can get it in Game Pass. Oh, I can play the game and not spend all the money. And if I found out it's crap and I'm mad, I'm not as mad as I was before spending $70 or $100. Correct, Sean. It comes down to marketing. If you market it right and get the word out correctly, unlike another game that's coming out on Tuesday, Hellblade 2, that a lot of people still ain't heard about, you can get the word out for folks to play.
Okay,
I don't understand that one because I've been singing.
You want to hear a prediction?
Go ahead.
If what Scrub you say is true, and these people buy Game Pass so they can play Call of Duty, and then their Game Pass all of a sudden runs out, and now they can't play Call of Duty anymore because they didn't know about the stipulations. Because we know people are dumb, people don't know how to read, people don't read. So
We
when
know
that
that for a
runs
fact.
out, all of a sudden they can't play Call of Duty anymore. So what are they going to do? They're going to look at Game Pass and be like, I have to do this every month for this amount of money. I could have just bought the fucking game for this much. And now I'm
And
out
guess
this
what
money.
they'll do? They'll either continue subscription or they'll just buy it outright. That's the whole part of the Game Pass. Not every game stays in Game Pass, but you get to play the game. And if you like it, if it comes out of the system, which first party games do not, but if it is leaving Game Pass, you have the option to buy it. I bought several games that were been in Game Pass, and they left and they're not in Game Pass anymore. And I bought it for a discount as well. Just like when you purchase Diablo or Starfield and different other games that are in Xbox, if you have Game Pass, you have Game Pass Ultimate, you also get a discount, 10% discount on buying those games and buying DLCs.
All I'm saying is that Call of Duty only players are not going to be magically converted to subscribe to Game Pass.
And guess what you do, Pete? That means you get the full price. You get the full price of money. But if you
the
don't,
full price of the game is less than a year of Game Pass Ultimate.
Right, but what I'm saying is, if you put it in Game Pass, you have all of the
I'm not
options.
arguing if it's put in Game Pass.
You have all the
That's not my
options to
argument.
make the most amount of money.
That's
You can
not
get the
my
folks who are
argument
not
either.
going to pay the full. Your argument is, does hardcore Game Pass? But yeah, there will be people who do that. Yes. Yes.
Like I think I'm pretty clear about what my
Yes.
use case
If you want my short answer to your yes, there will be. Maybe I got long and gave you the long route story of all the options, but when you name all those options to people, you have 3 or 4 different options to play it. People will use Game Pass to get the game. Yes, hardcore Call of Duty players. You will see.
All right, fair enough. Yay. We're done.
Cool.
Amazing.
I don't even play Call of Duty, so
Go back to your corner.
fuck.
Exactly. That's
Go
what
back to
makes
your
it so
car.
funny. This
Go
is
back to
just
your
a
card
strong
game, dude.
argument.
This isn't even about the game. This is just a logical way of people spending their money. How I see
Yeah.
it anyway.
Yeah,
I could
there's
be
always
wrong,
the
but I
option to
think I'm
buy
right.
the game. If you have it in Game Pass, you have the option to buy the game at a discount. People will do that.
Does that count if you have Game Pass Core, which is gold? Or do you have to have a proper Game Pass?
No, if you have Game Pass, you can buy games at a discounted price because you have Game Pass. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Every version of Game Pass?
Yes.
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, moving on. Hellblade 2 comes out Tuesday. Oh, thank God.
It sure does.
Jesus. Kaneda has played it. We can't ask him what he thought.
Correct.
We can
So-
ask him, but if
You can ask him,
Yeah.
but
he's going to say,
can't
fuck
talk- I can't talk
off.
about it.
Yeah, he
No
told us
comment.
in private chat. So
No comment. No comment.
he told us it's about this guy, and he's got magical beams and a
Mhm.
donkey.
And he climbs up a stalk.
Yeah.
Yep.
They
and
went
he
to
jacks off.
Tijuana for a special donkey
And
show.
the stock is a dick.
Yeah. But come
anyway.
back next Sunday.
Yeah, we'll talk all about it. I'll talk
I
about
do.
it.
I mean, I'll
I've
probably be
been
the only one
seeing.
talking about it. None of you guys are going to play it.
Yeah, I'll play
I'm
it.
playing it. I'm
You're
playing
gonna play
it.
I've already got it installed.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm definitely playing it.
But I've been seeing people say they've not seen any advertising for this game. But you're the same people that complained when you had ads popping up on your console.
Oh, every time it happens, I can't stand when folks put that on their Twitter. Oh my God.
Stop telling us what's coming.
I've seen the same guy post it 4 times this week. Man, I can't believe they are not advertising this fucking game. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. So not trying to be weird or nothing, but the dude doesn't tweet very often. So I knew his name looked familiar. So I clicked on his profile, scrolled down, and sure enough, he was one of them that was complaining about the ads popping up on his dashboard. And I wanted to say something, but I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to say a word. So I just muted his ass. I'm like, whatever. And we're a generation that runs pop-up blockers. We don't like commercials. That's why we buy streaming apps. Me personally, I hate commercials.
Smarter people, if they don't like it, will. But there's people who complain when we do podcasts or other podcasts that a commercial popped up in the middle of the podcast.
Oh, dude, I know.
Yeah.
Before I demonetized the channel, we used to get people in chat going, I can't believe I got to see an ad. We can't help that.
Yeah. Or they listen to whatever music streaming service and they get mad because it has a commercial. Well, how else are they going to get money? They're going to get a commercial. You watch the NBA game and it has commercials in it. You just walk away. There's an easy way. You can avoid that. You can either pay or you just deal with it. One or the other.
The funny part,
I've been seeing in the U.S. now. I mean, Wilmie's talking about sports in the U.S. is not going to trigger anything, but scrub like Canada. You watch a hockey game up here, and they've got like AR ads on the boards now, right? And on the ice. Like, do they do that in basketball or anything, or college football or any shit like that? Scrub.
Yeah, sometimes they will in basketball. Yeah,
so
basketball.
Like you're watching a game that's like in Florida, like the Florida Panthers are playing, and there's like Tim Hortons ads on the fucking boards. It's like,
hey, I like Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons is awesome.
You need to get better taste in coffee, dude.
But anyway,
also they're always for fucking bad ads too. By the way, on the sports,
yes,
the
betting, because the sports have a partnership with the betting companies. That's why they have it. They're in part bed with each other. That's why.
All right. Anyway,
in America,
I've been seeing the ads for weeks for this game on multiple streaming services. Actually.
They've ramped it up at least on Twitter this week for sure.
Oh, I've seen it on Tubi.
I've seen in the NBA playoffs. I've seen a bunch of them.
Hellblade ads.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Because my wife made the comment. She started seeing the commercial.
Huh?
Yeah, they've had it during the NBA playoffs. So their reaching is it's not just full force like it used to be in back of the day, where you're seeing it on
like
buses,
Gears of War 2.
Yeah,
but yeah, and you've been hearing about this game for 4 years now.
It's true.
Probably longer than that. Hey, we took pictures in Iceland. Remember that during E3 like 3 or 4 years ago?
Aaron Greenberg with his Mantini and his new sneakers.
They've been talking about this game forever. So
yeah,
of course,
I mean, it's not like it's not known.
Gamers know. Yeah. And
I mean, it's definitely known.
It's still pretty niche, I think, though, to be honest.
It is.
If you look at the percentage of each achievement in the game, and it's not high.
Yeah,
like the first achievement has like 63%. It's like the first one, really? Like, holy fuck, man! And I have them. You can check my fucking profile. I have them. I played it.
But that's almost every game. That's the only bad thing about it. Everybody gets online and tell you how this or that about a game, it sucks or whatever, and then they probably never played it.
Well, or the funny part.
And then it'll be
fantastic.
Show me your gamer tag or your PSN so I can see if you know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't know you anything.
Or they say the game is fantastic or you played the beginning of it. Yeah.
With all the podcasts that I've been on over the last 5 years, I have a lot of podcasters on my friends list. There's only about 3 of them that literally play games other than me.
Watching,
that's why I made that comment the other day about HBO. Netflix and Hulu.
That's now, most Boom, of the timeline.
I will say Boom plays a lot of games. Boom is legit.
Mhm.
He does play games. Colt Eastwood, although some people don't like Colt, Colt is always playing something.
Mhm.
And although he disappeared from the spotlight, Dealer Gaming is always playing something.
Mhm.
So, yeah. And I've actually played online with Mooch several times. So,
Yeah, and plus two, I wouldn't go by, for some people that don't know, I wouldn't go by if they're online or
Total
not, because you
score.
can hide it.
Yeah,
Yeah, people
you can hide
people
that. Oh, yeah.
hide that they're online or that they're even playing the game. So
That's often been something that's been required of me to be for getting some of these games that I get early, where they tell me like you need to do this and make sure you do it before you start playing. And
mhm.
I've done it like years ago, sort of thing. So it's just kind of there. I don't know. Like I think maybe some my friends or my quote unquote close friends can see what I'm up to, but that's
Mhm.
it.
Yeah, because
You
I've
can't-
seen
I
some
saw
of
you were
y'all.
playing and showering with Daddy yesterday.
Listen,
And that
yesterday
kinda
was
freaked me out.
it was role play day for me and my wife. Okay.
Oh, geez.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Who was
Yeah.
Daddy?
oh, you sure
You or
wasn't
her?
just
Well,
for
I
you?
mean,
Wait a
that's
minute.
up for you to decide. That's really up for you to decide.
I mean,
I
that's
can
pretty easy
imagine
way
that
to decide.
conversation.
I'm opting out. I'm opting out of this topic.
You know, I can picture
You
that
asked for
now.
the video camera shot. You know,
Kaneda sitting on the bed going,
Not true.
"You want to be the man or the wife?" Nada's wife going, and his wife goes, "You can be the man."
she,
He goes,
she's
"Okay." She goes, "Now get out of here and suck your wife's dick."
There you go.
she's pretty indecisive. She's probably like, well, what do you want to do? You know, whatever.
Well, you're not eating dinner, dude.
Oh,
That's when they get indecisive.
I eat plenty of dinner. Trust me.
So do we have since like I know I don't care about scores, but let's talk about scores because
Well, I'm gonna tell you
Uh,
right now, Hellblade 2 will probably score in the 80s, and this is the
Oh,
reason
yeah.
why.
It's gonna
It could
be
be it can be the perfect game, but we all know how critics work. People review bomb the fuck out of that game.
that doesn't count for critic reviews though. If you're gonna talk user reviews, those are useless.
But
And we're-
some critics do bomb games too.
They do.
To get hyped to
They've
their
even admitted it, dude.
they'll either call it 100 or they'll call it 20 just for no reason.
Yep.
So
And that
in
one girl
folks'
admitted
eyes.
that at IGN just a few weeks ago. Because she said she didn't like Xbox, so she actually scored the game lower.
You shouldn't be doing that stuff. You shouldn't be getting paid money to do that shit if that's how you're gonna roll. I'm sorry, but that's just fucking fact.
And we don't know how Kotaku is.
no, nobody pays attention to them. At least I hope.
I hope not either.
Unless
After some of
you're
the
on
stuff I've seen
Twitter.
about that lady. Oh shit, she's a.
And to be fair, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice's highest rated platform is Xbox One, coming in with
Even
an
I can see
88.
that too.
Coming in with an 88.
I think unless there's something, because of the way the first game played, you would have to have the biggest jump in story and action and having a better fighting style, and you would have to rehaul and upgrade all the mechanics on the first game for it to get into the 90s. The first one was an interesting game. I never finished it.
Kaneda can't say shit.
Yeah. Yeah. It was I'm sorry. So I'm just you just mute your mic right now,
Yeah,
so
just
you
mute
won't
just in
accidentally
case.
say
I'm not
Just
saying
yes or
anything.
no.
I'm just listening, man.
Just
I'm all
just
good.
keep it muted. I don't
I
want you
can
to
mute
get
him.
messed up. But
Oh,
I really don't want you to get messed up and accidentally mess up. But yeah, the first game was interesting. It caught my attention for a while. The puzzles were decent. The fighting mechanics I was not a fan of, with the parrying and the dodging. But I think if you give it time and the time that they have a chance to get to the 90s. The visual fidelity and the graphics and look phenomenal. So I'm excited for it, just to boot the game up and see what it's about, to see where's the jump, especially since they've taken this long to put the game out.
it's been a while, yeah.
And what they did it too with the money and the team that they had the first time, I'm really excited for what they can do this time.
Am I tripping balls, or is there music playing in the background right now?
You must be
There
tripping
was.
balls, dude.
There better be
There
because
was.
I heard it
You
too.
must be. I think y'all tripping.
Yeah. Well, I mean, contact high from my friend's place, but you know,
I have.
Yeah,
I
right.
have
What
been
kind,
drinking
what kind of
whiskey.
music? What kind of music is it? Does it have a certain like sound or
It
what?
sound like Enya or something.
Wow.
I went back on that one. Yeah.
yeah, you're old.
So what do you think, Scrub? What's your prediction, score wise?
You only want to know because you're in that league where you score games. All right.
Well, your
Maniac has a
prediction
problem
doesn't
scoring games.
doesn't have any impact on my fantasy critic league. I just want to know what you're thinking.
I'm thinking it's going to start off with a strong. It's going to start off with a strong 89, 90, and then it'll finish down to a 88.
Confidence is high. That's a big score. Yeah, Wilmy's just trolling us with this fucking music, right? Can the chat hear this music? Jeez.
Yeah, they can hear it. I'm gonna say 88. Yeah, I'm gonna say 88.
That's right. I'm thinking 86 to 88. When it's all said and done.
Yeah, it's almost impossible for most games to get 90s and above nowadays.
Unless it's a fucking Nintendo game that's the same game they've released
It's
for the last
hard,
25
man. Like,
years.
obviously, like I am in touch with like scores and stuff because of the Fantasy Critic League, and yeah, you're right. 90s are they
Well, you gotta-
rarely happen,
And that goes
they're
back.
rare, man.
That goes back to my original statement about streaming is ruining online gaming. Most of these IGN and all these journalists are also game streamers. They like a certain niche of game, and that's the only thing they're going to score highly. So,
But you
and
know
most
what'll
of them
help
play
with the
Nintendo.
streaming? With the streaming too is the sound quality in Hellblade. They're gonna get their people to watch and make sure you have your headset on when you play with me, and then you get the sound bouncing from back and forth.
Yeah,
and
right.
That is the greatest experience. I think I can't remember a game over the first one where it literally sounded like somebody behind me. The lights
yeah.
are off, and you hear that whisper, and you're like,
That-
"Oh shit!"
Yeah, that audio track is amazing.
It's
Oh
phenomenal.
yeah, you know what's really
Phenomenal.
fucked up? Played in VR.
Nope.
I played it in VR, and they got it on Steam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I played it in VR. That was pretty trippy. I still didn't like the
So, yeah.
combat though.
My guess for this, I'm gonna guess 82, and I'm
Oh,
gonna guess
wow.
82 because the audio is gonna be awesome. I think the visuals are gonna be awesome. I'm not sold on how well Unreal is gonna run on the X and especially the S, Unreal 5. And I think the puzzles are probably going to be annoying and dumb like they were in the first one.
Dude, all puzzles are annoying and dumb.
That's true.
Yeah. The puzzles
and
in God
I-
of War are dumb.
I don't disagree at all. And I think
And,
the combat
Tomb
is just
Raider,
gonna be like in the first one, it was just kind of there, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
I think the combat was the worst part of the game.
and I think
I
the
do. I
combat is-
agree.
Yeah, and I think the combat will improve a bit, but I think it's just going to be mostly like a hindrance to the story. And I'm not convinced that the story's awesome either. So.
And we may be wrong, dude. They may give her like
Yeah.
a lancer and with a chainsaw on the end of it. Who knows?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
that
it's a
fits-
crossover
that fits-
now with Microsoft.
That fits the time period.
Yeah.
Dom
See, it
will
has
come
to be
back from the
historically
dead.
accurate.
Yeah, Dom will
Damn
come
it.
back from the
Mhm.
dead and avenge his
Damn
wife,
it.
and it'll be awesome.
That's my guess. I could be very wrong. We'll see.
She got special
So-
summons now, so she can call in all kinds of people from across the Xbox universe to help her out.
That's it. She's going to call Master Chief.
You can call in Master Chief. You can call in Conqueror. Yeah, all those guys.
So I got a question,
A
Pin.
soldier or two
if
from
you-
Call of Duty.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
think that it's going to
Bless
be
you.
an 82 on Xbox, what do you think it'll be on PC? Because we know they're always
94.
drastically different.
It might get up to an 85 just because of how far a beast rig PC can push something.
Mm-hmm.
And Sean, I think the embargo lifts tomorrow,
Tuesday.
doesn't it, Canada?
No,
on Tuesday.
Tuesday morning at like 2
It's
a.m.
overnight,
Eastern
yeah.
or something.
yeah.
Something like that.
Well,
I was wrong.
1
it's
a.m.
I think it's
Eastern?
4 a.m. Eastern.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's real early.
I'll have to double
Yeah.
check, but
You'll
yeah,
wake
I
up-
can't
you'll wake up
talk
and
shit
people-
for a while. So
Yeah. I have it downloaded. I'm just waiting to play it. Will I play it Tuesday? I don't know, depending on my schedule, but it will
I've got
be
to play it
played.
Tuesday because the next weekly challenges are out for Call of Duty on Wednesday.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely won't have it finished by next podcast, but it will be played. So folks will have their ideas by it.
Yes, it will be played.
And while it shouldn't affect the score, I think the length may affect the score.
Wow. Usually the shorter games, not shorter, but the games that are not 30 plus, they usually get some praise for not being
lately, they have been getting a lot more love for that. I agree.
I hope so.
I hope so, yeah. Yeah.
I don't want a 40, 50-hour game.
Well, you ain't getting it with this. Even
Good.
even Ninja.
And I'm
Theory.
glad. Yeah, I'm glad about that. What are they
Me too.
saying? Don't say anything, Canadian. What are they saying? Last thing I heard, like 9 hours or something like that.
They said it's
You told him not to
about
say
the
anything, then you
same
asked.
length as the first.
Well,
one.
I'm talking about y'all, because I know I've read somewhere where some people were saying like around 9 hours. But maybe I was wrong.
Hmm.
I don't know.
If it is, it would not I would not be mad.
Nobody.
at it.
I don't think anybody at this point. Even the dev team has said it's not. It's about the same length as the first one. So if anyone at this point in time is expecting a 15, 16, 17 hour game, then I don't know, maybe read about it first and you're
Well,
Also,
it depends
you
on how
might
long
be-
it takes you to solve the crow puzzle.
Yeah, we'll just depending on yeah, if you're searching for every little nook and cranny for things, yeah, it'll take you longer. So you can
Yeah, I
prolong
think-
the game that way.
I think the first one took me about 15 hours to get through, and I still didn't get all the stuff. But like I was kind of like just plodding through it, right?
Right.
So I don't know. We'll see.
tell you how long mine was.
We don't trust you. We'll have to get that from another person.
You
Sorry.
shouldn't trust me.
Fuck that. Tony.
I'm a
And
redhead
Chris,
too, so
we,
I'm
we
really
said that we
untrustworthy.
said that earlier. Some games overstay their welcome nowadays.
Mhm.
My playthrough of the first one was 7.5, and I
Really?
do not feel like I rushed.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking maybe 9 to 10 hours because I know the devs were saying it's about the same. So okay, all right. I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean, the soundtrack is going to be the star of this game. I think, because it was the first one, and it looks great.
Mhm.
It looked great. It still looks great today, in my opinion.
Yes.
And the second one should, in theory, look even better. So,
All I know
visual
is my entire day tomorrow is dedicated to this game.
replay.
Getting my shit done for it.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
there you go.
It's a long weekend up here in Canada, so I've been.
That's
I'm not gonna
right.
lie to you, I've been getting fucking pretty hammered this fucking weekend. I've been done shit.
There you go.
It's a kickoff to summer up here, man.
You have a neighbor with a pool. That's fucking pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm
believe it
gonna
or not, that is all the topics we've got.
Oh,
Are y'all
that's-
pools heated up there? Because to me, at this time of year, it still sounds like it's cold as hell to me.
Yeah, it is cold as hell.
most
and that's
people
called
who
heated.
have most people who have opened pools right now are definitely heated for sure.
Oh, I
Okay,
figured y'all
because
would
I
be used
definitely
to it.
wouldn't be getting in a damn
Yeah.
pool at this time of year. Shit.
You're way down south, dude. You're just still not getting. in
Yeah,
a pool.
most pools, if they're not heated up here right now, Scrub, they're about 72 degrees.
It hadn't got that
Okay.
hot here yet.
Oh,
dude.
they'd be colder than that at this point, wouldn't they?
Yeah,
No.
we touched 90 today. And for the
Well, I
rest of the
mean,
week,
I don't
so
know how
that's what
your
I'm used to.
week has gone, but I mean, we hit.
It's been pretty good here.
I think we had 25 a couple days. Today was like 21. So
It was
Well-
31 here today.
That's
Okay, yeah.
Celsius. We
Oh,
don't talk.
okay.
We
It
talk
rained, it hit
American on
70.
this show.
No, we're not going to talk American. Just
We
to
talk
piss you off.
American. What is 21?
We're not talking in freedom units. Fuck off.
Okay, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. We know you're getting old when you go on a podcast talk about the fucking weather. Stop
Yeah,
it.
it's true. It's true.
You
You're not
sound like
wrong.
you're in a fucking nursing home.
I am.
Jesus
my
fucking
day-
Christ, people. No.
We used to play Pong with our friends.
You'll be in the nursing home before us.
Jeez.
Oh man.
We're not going to talk about the goddamn weather on a podcast. No.
Where is
No,
the equivalent
no,
to
no, no,
Kentucky in Canada?
Where's what?
Probably Guardian said, "Where's the equivalent to Kentucky?"
Ontario.
Northern Ontario, way the fuck over by Manitoba, maybe.
Ew.
Now we're playing Mandalorian from San Diego.
That's like a 18-hour drive for you to get there. Ontario is a large province.
It is a big province. We rule.
Is that right?
Everything I learned from Canada is from Letterkenny. So, you know,
Yeah,
what
That's
I
all
like
you need to
about
know.
you. That's what I like about you, Canada.
Yeah.
Letterkenny.
Everything I learned about Canada, I learned from Terrence and Phillip.
Also
you-
accurate.
Scrub. If you like Letterkenny, you should watch Shoresy. It's about
You
hockey.
gotta watch Shoresy.
It's about hockey.
I don't know what is that. What is that on?
It's like a.
It's
What is
on
it on?
Hulu.
For you
It's on
guys?
Hulu.
Hulu.
Yeah.
Hulu. Okay, I think Letterkenny's on Hulu too.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
Letterkenny's got or Shoresy is coming up with a new season, I think next week. And if you liked what the fuck's his name? Shoresy. If you like Shoresy from Letterkenny, then you're gonna love
Yeah.
you're
Mhm.
gonna love the new show because
Yeah, I
it's
love
just
them in
more of the
Letterkenny.
same. And
What the
it's
fuck is his name in
hilarious.
Letterkenny?
Can't remember.
Wayne.
Yeah,
If you're going to talk about shows,
Wayne plays Shoresy.
then I'll end the show with this one. If
All
you've not
right.
watched Baby Reindeer, watch it. It's on
seeing that.
Netflix.
Oh,
It's a
Keep seeing that
Canadian
come up,
movie.
and I don't even know what it's about.
It's about
I
Canadian.
heard about it.
Let me explain it this way. You think you know what it's about until like the third, fourth episode.
Right.
Then it gets turned on its head. It
I like
turns
those shows.
extremely dark. It's stuff you've never seen on a TV show before being discussed.
Okay.
It's one hell of a ride, dude.
All right. You
My
sold
wife
me.
and
I'm
I
in.
watched the whole thing yesterday. It's 7 episodes. They're like 30, 40 minutes each.
Oh, that's
The show
good.
is
Only 7.
great.
Okay.
Yeah.
The show is great. I don't know any other way to describe it.
Is it a horror
the
show?
No.
Okay. All right. Like a drama.
Yeah. And
Okay.
the guy is being stalked, and this is based on a true story. And
Yeah, the dude that's playing the dude is actually the guy from the story, right?
Really?
Yeah.
no,
Damn,
I don't think it's the
that's
same guy.
That would be cool.
I thought that I read somewhere that the dude, the main guy, is the dude that this is about.
See, Zelda says the same thing. I mean, it's really hard to explain without giving it away.
Yeah. Don't
Okay, then
explain
well,
it.
don't give it
That's
away
one of those
because
good
I
ones.
want to check it out.
All right, I'm gonna start watching tonight.
But
And
it is a
Optic
damn good
Texas.
show. Check it out. Me and the wife watched it yesterday. We were like, "Oh my god!"
If you're in the
And
market,
be
for,
prepared.
if you're in the market for a sci-fi show that you haven't watched yet, Apple TV has Foundation. It's based
Oh, I heard that's
on
good.
it's based on Isaac Asimov's novels, and I haven't read the books, but the show is fucking awesome. If
Well,
you
that's 'cause
like,
you can't read.
well, it's none of your business.
Well, I mean, you're a PlayStation gamer. You can't. That's why they put symbols on the
Yeah, that's
controller.
why they have symbols.
Duh.
That's why it's a cross, not an X. I don't
That's
know.
why they have a
I don't know.
sacred
I don't
symbol.
know what an X is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, if we're all dropping like something silly or something fun to watch, I just watched Sasquatch Sunset this morning. That is a ride right there, man. That is legitimately about people, or well, about Sasquatches, for them living their life. It's about a whole year in the life of this tribe of 4 Sasquatch. There's no dialogue. I
I
think
would hope not.
There's no dialogue.
Jesse Eisenberg is in it.
That's because Sasquatches don't
Riley
exist.
Okay.
Keough's in it. And but like, dude, you can't even recognize these people. But it's
What is this on for starters?
well,
Acid.
How did you find it?
Exactly.
Second
I
question.
found it places. It came. I think it was like, I think it had like a limited. It's an independent film. It's a little bit limited run. It was it was pretty funny, a little surprising in spots, and a little kind of like, oh, I feel like slitting my wrist right now after watching that.
Oh,
But
that's a
it was
great
it
Well, I
was
totally want to watch something that makes me want to commit suicide.
Yeah,
nah,
exactly.
no, it's just because you feel bad about like some of the shit if you like get into it and you kind of enjoy the
the Bigfoot.
the story. But
Big
it's kind of
Is
cool
it-
because
Is
it's all
plural Bigfoot, big feet, or Bigfoots?
Bigfoots.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's the correct
Glad we
term,
cleared
not
that up.
Sasquatches.
Yeah,
We call 'em-
Sasquatches. Yeah.
Sam's
Mhm.
Blanches.
No, it is a weird movie, but there's kind of like a weird sort of charm to it that I really did enjoy. So if
Mhm.
you're looking for something
right.
a little different,
And you
Check
wanted
it
to
out.
slit your wrist at the end.
it's all method acting, man. Like, I mean, these people that have to like tell a story without saying any words, it's pretty cool.
And
The
pretend
more
to be
you
a
talk, the
Bigfoot.
more I don't want to watch the show.
Right.
Started out selling it
Wow.
well, and it's like,
Yeah.
nope. Okay, well, no.
Well, there's no dialogue.
God, no.
There's
Oh,
no
God,
actors.
never.
It's method acting.
No, it's really it's pretty good. It's like check
It's
out the trailer before you
interpretive dance.
decide to like make a decision, right?
How long is
The
this?
walls are covered in abstract
only an hour and
art
a
from the
half.
80s.
Hour and a half.
It's interactive TV. You have to tell them which lane to go.
Oh,
All right.
Left or
Made,
right.
made the way Silent Hill Ascension was made.
Goodness.
I actually sit down to watch that. Oh my God.
I passed on it.
I am one of the biggest Silent Hill fans in the world. That show was so cringy. Oh my God. It's terrible.
Silent Hill Night.
Terrible what
This
they're doing to
just
my
in.
Silent Hill.
Optic Texas won Toronto Ultra champs just now. Congratulations.
Who?
Yay, because so many of us play for the team. All right.
Yeah.
On that note,
What do you say?
Scrub.
I don't know.
I said because so many of us play for that team. That's it.
Scrubs
All
hunt
right.
for college football. EA
Yeah.
Sports. It's in the
Ooh,
game.
yeah, that's
Scrub.
It's
Tell everybody where they can find you, sir.
You can find me on Twitter, Scrub Nurse 3. So that's Scrub Nurse with the number 3 behind it.
And that's the number before 4, in case anybody's wondering in the
Exactly.
chat.
11534. Also, I have a Twitch channel that is Scrub_Nurse. And if you just want to play some Call of Duty and find me, you can find me on Activision or on Xbox, Scrub, with a space in between. So Scrub Nurse. And I will check
Scrubbing the
you guys
nurse.
later. Yeah. Y'all have a good one. It's awesome to be back.
All right. Kaneda, tell everybody where they can find you, sir.
I'd like to say it was good to have you back, Scrub, but it's not. So fuck you.
It's always good to have Scrub back. He's
I
never
know it
left.
is. I'm just messing. But you can find me most on Twitter at Xbox Canada, and I post my reviews mostly to Secret HQ Reviews on YouTube. On Tuesday morning, you'll be able to find my Hellblade 2 review. And then there's actually a couple other hardware things coming as well for some Turtle Beach headsets too.
What's your
Woo-hoo.
score rating? Are you an integer score rating? Or
I don't
you
do scores.
decimal? Oh, you do.
Oh, that's
fuck
even
you.
better. No,
I
score.
don't bother with scores. They're too inflammatory. It's fucking bullshit. I don't give a shit. Either I like the
Congrats
game
for
or I
you.
didn't. That's it. Simple. For me, it's I
A
like the
Rotten
game or I didn't
Tomatoes
like the game.
style.
Done.
Thumbs up, thumbs down. That's what you're
Simple.
saying. Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten
Basically,
Tomatoes style. All right.
I like it or I don't.
It's pretty good.
But I'll say this is what I liked. This is what I didn't like. This is what I think could have been improved on. And I move on.
There you go.
Fair enough. All right. Piniac, tell everybody where they can find you, which nobody's going to find you anyway, but we'll tell them anyway.
Yeah, nobody cares. That's cool.
Royal, what's up, dude?
What?
Talking to Royal in the chat.
Huh?
This is Peniac's moment here, Wilma.
Yeah, go ahead, Piniac.
yeah,
Sorry.
I'm here when we're online Sunday nights. Also over on Twitter. I'm not calling it X. I'm just not.
Me neither, buddy.
They just
Maybe I
call it X
should.
Twitter.
Maybe
Fair
I
enough.
should, but no. Whatever. Yeah,
Nobody really cares what you call it. Just get on with it, dude.
that's true. Over to you, Willie.
And of course, you can find me here every Sunday night because we're going to get back into this now that everything's over with. Every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. And you can find me on Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam. If you're on Call of Duty, you want to play Rebirth Island, hit me up. You can find me pretty much there almost daily,
Let's go, Oilers.
sadly enough.
Ew.
And on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, you can see myself and Mr. Canada down there in the bottom. We do horror cast on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. And we talk about all things creepy and scary other than a Peniac's Closet.
Dang, you beat me to it.
I'll review that one
Grubs
of these
Katie.
days, and then I'll be on the podcast, and you'll be
Sweet.
glad to have me.
And we name different movies and give you reviews, trailers, and all that good stuff on the movies we've been watching. Because let's face it, movies are far worse than video games because they make more of those. And we try to help you avoid some of the bad ones. And I've seen a couple of really good ones since we did the last show.
Yeah.
Seen some good ones and seen some bad ones. So I actually found a couple of decent shows. I was shocked. I didn't even hear some of these shows before. Tubi is an amazing thing, dude.
Mhm.
And it's completely free. That's the best part. So
I like free.
it's I've never downloaded Tubi till a few weeks ago, and I don't know why I ever waited on.
What's
They
the
have
streaming
some
quality?
interesting stuff.
1080 probably.
I never.
Probably-
I don't know.
probably not
It's-
getting 4K
It's
off that,
fine though. Like, there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh yeah.
They do have a really good selection of like stuff that I was kind of cycling through. I'm like, shit, I remember that movie. Oh, it's
Yeah,
been so long.
same
And then I'm
here.
like, I'm all in on this, and I sit back and watch it. That's good.
Yeah, it's not like on Amazon, where you get all that dumb shit from like 1930. 'Cause, I mean, who the fuck wants to watch a movie from 1930 now in
Yeah, nobody wants
2024?
to
You
watch
know what I'm
something
saying?
from the year you were born. I get it.
Hello, my
Dude,
baby.
here, I was
Hello,
born
my
my
honey.
ass.
Hello, my ragtime gal.
I weren't even thought of at that time. My grandparents weren't even born then. Who the fuck wants to watch a black and white movie with Charlie Chaplin? No.
Actually, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I would. I don't like
Yes,
silent
coming
film.
from the
That's why we got
person who
audio.
watched a show with no words, of course you will watch a Charlie
Thank
Chaplin
you, Scrub.
movie.
Look, if I had to take a university course on film and that was the thing, then yeah, I'd watch it. But as a leisure opportunity, no.
Oh,
No,
wow.
the closest I got, I watched Mel Brooks' silent film years ago because Mel Brooks is the king of comedy. That's as
Mhm.
far as I got. So,
There you go.
but on that note, thanks everybody that joined us tonight. Seen a few new people.
Play some
And,
games this week, everybody.
That's it. Play some games, play some Hellblade, wait for Canada's review because I didn't review it because I don't like doing reviews. So
And you didn't get a code, did you?
I thought I was out.
no,
To be
because
honest
I
with you.
didn't. I did not even try to get a code.
No, for real. Like, I legit thought I was out of doing reviews, and then they're like, "Hey, by the way, we're sending this to you." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah,
guess
I
I'm doing
don't-
this.
We get sent a lot of codes, and I just don't even bother
Fair
because
enough.
we do get a lot. Ask Cloud. We
Yeah.
get a lot of them, and I'm just like, eh. And Cloud will be like, I don't want to do it. Do you? No.
No, I love doing it, and the reason I really do enjoy doing it, I just thought I was out because I haven't heard from my Microsoft rep since last year. Like, not even joke, not a fucking word.
Well, I think everybody and their cousin got a code to that game.
Well, it's not like they're going to send you a Redfall code. Like,
I did get a Redfall code.
oh no.
Thank the Lord.
not
man.
Oh,
not
no.
recently, but like back in the day, I did.
Nice.
Condolences.
But-
I didn't hate it.
On that note, we are out of here, and we will see you Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And the rest of you, we'll see you next Sunday. So have a great week. Play some games, and don't pay attention to all the BS on social media. Have a great night.
GG.
Bye.
Later.
And let me hit the outro in the back. That's the intro. Let's do this one.